friends, now we will see about the types of derivations in context-free grammar. Right? In previous video itself, we have seen what is context-free grammar. That is, context-free grammar may consist of some four tuples, that is variables, non-terminals, and next one is the terminals, third one is the production, and last one is the start symbol. These are the quadruples for defining the context-free grammar. Right? Next we will see about the types of derivations. There are two different types of derivations. First one is called as the leftmost derivation and second one is called as the rightmost derivation. Two different types are leftmost and rightmost. In leftmost derivation, at each and every step we will replace the leftmost variable by its production. Right? Consider an example. If you are having a production like this, E implies E plus E means here the leftmost variable is this E. This one is called as the leftmost variable and this one is called as the rightmost variable. If you are replacing the variable from left to right means then it is called as the leftmost derivation. Right? From left to right is called as leftmost derivation. Likewise, if you are replacing the variable from right side, right end, that is replacing the variable rightmost variable means then it is called as the rightmost derivation. Two different types of leftmost and rightmost. In leftmost derivation, we are replacing the leftmost variable. Each and every step of derivation, we will replace the leftmost variable. For rightmost derivation, in each and every step, we will replace the rightmost variable, right? And proceed it to a terminal, right? Here, that is at each and every step, replace the leftmost variable by its production, right? These are two different types of derivations. Now we will see an example. Consider this grammar. Consider this CFG. Already we know this is CFG for expression a plus b dot a plus b plus 0 plus 1 whole star. This is the production for defining that particular expression. Now we will derive the string. Right? Now we will derive the string A101 plus B101. A101 plus B101 first by leftmost derivation. By leftmost derivation. First we will see about the leftmost derivation and next we will see about the rightmost derivation. Right? How you will derive this string from this grammar by using leftmost derivation. Here which one is the start variable? E is the start variable. Right? So E is the start variable. So for what is the first production for obtaining this particular string? Here we are having the operator plus. In between these two set of symbols, here we are having the operator. Here which production is having the operator? Plus. So first initially we have to consider the production. E implies E plus E. We should not consider the I production at the first stage. Right? First stage we have to consider the start variables production. These are start variables production. Among this set of production, we consider any one production. Right? Here our string is having operator plus, so we are considering the production E implies E plus E. E implies E plus E. Next thing is this first E is replaced, right? Replaced in many steps. At last we will derive the string A101 and this E will be replaced by the string B101. That is our task. Yes, how to proceed? That is, first in the first step we will replace the leftmost variable. Here we are using leftmost derivation. So first replace this leftmost variable by its production. What will be the production? That is, E will be replaced by which production among this set for deriving this particular string? In this string at last we are having 1. Right? So among this set of production, which production is having in the one at the last? I1 is having 1 at the last. Right? So how you will replace this I1? That is, E implies, first production is E implies I. E is replaced by I and I is replaced by I1. In the next step, we will replace this I by I1. It is replaced by I1 plus E. This E will proceed up to the last step. After obtaining A101 only, we have to move for the next set of symbol. Right? So I1 plus E. This replacement is by the production E implies I and this is by the production I implies I1. This replacement is by the production I implies I1. Right? Next, Next, before this one, here what we are having? 0. So this I is replaced by I implies I0. I implies I0. Already here we are having 1. So I01 plus E. Right? This is by I implies I0. And next one is this, again this I is replaced by the next symbol is 1. So it is replaced by I1. Already we are having 0, 1. So here I is replaced by I1. Next I is replaced by, at last we have to replace this I by using only the symbol A. So what will be the appropriate production for replacing this? I implies A is the suitable production. So this I is replaced by A 101 plus E. Here I imply, we use the production I implies A. Right? Now we replace the first variable by the set of strings A101 plus this E will be replaced by B101. Next, how to proceed this? Here we replace the leftmost variable. Right? We replace the leftmost variable and at last it ends with a terminal. Right? Next step is A101 plus, here what we are having? E. First E is replaced by I. The same step will be proceeded like this. Right? Next one is A101 plus, here we are having B101. So I is replaced by I1. Next A101 plus, again this I is replaced by I0. Already we are having 1. Next A101 plus I101. Next A101 plus I is replaced by B. That is B101. A101 plus B101. This is our expected string. Right? For each and every step, this is represented by using this symbol. This is for multiple derivation, multiple step of derivation. You are used to represent this by using this symbol. For each and every step, this will be represented like this. Right? At last, we obtained the string A101 plus B101. This is leftmost derivation. How we will derive the same string by using rightmost derivation? How we will derive the same string by using rightmost derivation? That is, first thing is, the start production is the same. E implies E plus E because here our string is having the operator plus. Right? So E implies E plus E is the same production we have to consider. Next thing is, we have to replace from rightmost variable. Right? Here we replace the leftmost variable first. Here we have to replace the rightmost variable. Okay, which one is the rightmost variable? This E is the rightmost variable. So how we will replace this? E implies E plus E. The leftmost E cannot be replaced in the first step. So E plus, this E is replaced by I. Because of the production, E implies I. Right? E implies I. In the next step, it implies E plus I is replaced by, here what is the second part of the string? B101. Right? So I is replaced by I. Right? I. At last we are having the symbol 1. So I1. I is replaced by I1. In the next step, E plus I is replaced by, again by I0. Next step, I is replaced by I1. Right? I101. At last this I is replaced by B10B. Then we will get the string B101. Here we use the production I implies I1. Here we use the production I implies I0. Here I implies I1. Here I implies B. These are the productions we used for the replacement. Right? Next, here we replace the rightmost variable to a terminal. Next thing is, we are moving for the next rightmost variable. Here we are having only two variables. So this one is the rightmost variable. This one is the next rightmost variable. Or in our example, according to our example, this is called as the leftmost variable. Right? Again we have to replace this E by production. First one is I plus BV01. Next I is replaced by I1 plus B101. Next I0. Next thing is I1 plus B101. At last this I is replaced by A and we got the string A101 plus B101. This is the rightmost derivation. These are the two different types of derivations. Leftmost means we have to replace the leftmost variable first and proceed up to a terminal. Likewise, rightmost derivation means we have to start replacing the variable from the right end. Rightmost variable will be replaced first and the next rightmost variable, next rightmost variable. If you are having 3-4 variables means we have to move from rightmost for the rightmost derivation, and for the leftmost we have to move from the leftmost variable. Right? These are the two different types of derivations. Thank you.